Oh boy, I did a fat load of nothing this week. So, in the future, instead of making really short devlogs like the one you're watching right now, I'm probably just going to put out something on the Discord, like some announcement or message or whatever. So, if you're not in the Discord, link is in the description, and in place of the devlogs, I'll put out something else, as I am trying to get back into weekly uploads. So, don't unsubscribe for that. You know, one of the things that you learn in game dev is not everything you do needs to be fun. And I think this applies to a lot of creative dream jobs. Is that it's not always going to be fun, but that's what makes the fun things fun. Sometimes you do just have to sit down and make a pause menu, or a title screen, or grind out 34 songs in 2 weeks. But the amount of effort that goes into that versus how much it's actually outputting into the product is always worth it. It tends to, at least for me, be very surprising how much these tedious, terrible parts will actually help benefit you in the long run. So, knowing that, I decided to do the obvious thing this week, which is play Terraria for 37 hours. So the pause menu, believe it or not, was not finished in the last video, so I spent a lot of my time this week working on that and making the UI look nice and clean and fit the art style. So now it fully functions as you would expect a pause menu to, and I think that it's increased how good the game actually feels to play, because it makes it feel a lot more polished, and I honestly probably should have done this sooner. Eventually I'll upload that and update it in the demo, but, you know. Along with that, I designed a start menu and got that going, so in the future I'll throw in some explanations about the difficulties and things along those lines when you choose it on the main menu, but right now I actually want to talk about some of the future things and what I'm doing next in Color War. So after the Crystal Caverns area, you're going to have an option between 2 locations that you can go to next. Either to the jungle to collect the Jade Green Crystal, or to the desert to collect the Sandy Orange. Regardless of what you choose, you'll have to do the other one as well. Now, this is where I think the game is going to be the most fun to play, because it's going to be the most thematically interesting. Now, Dominic has actually been cracking out a lot of music, and I want to share some of that with you here.
Ahoy, epic plasma gamers. It's me, Dominic here, and I'm the composer of Color War, and I'm here to sort of talk about what I've been doing, because I've been crunching out the whole soundtrack this week and a little bit last week for reasons I'll explain in the video, this next video I'm going to put out. But anyways, I'm just going to sort of talk about my process to make it all sound interconnected and what I've been doing. So I've been using something called motifs in music, which, for the best way I can explain it, is sort of like a prefab in Unity, but for music. I take like a little line, for example, this one in Color War. And then I can just put it anywhere. So for example, in this pirate song. So yeah, it's really good for making the song sound interconnected and stuff. It's really cool. And anyways, I've just been sort of plugging away at that. I'll send it back to Dagan, but yeah, thanks you guys for checking out.
Now, that's really all I got done this week, so thank you for watching, join the Discord, subscribe, etc., and I'll see you later, nerds.